Nate G219 to help it back and better. Y'all know what it is. Another one coming at you. First, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that channel if you want to help out. Today is August 17th. July. Man. It's been a year today since I lost my my fur baby Toby, my cat, of almost 20 years, or about 20 years. Just realized that. But that's not what today's video is about. You know, I like to bring you stories of people I met, things I've experienced in prisons, mostly trying to motivate the younger generations to not travel the same paths myself and many other people travel in their life. You know, taking that wrong turn, it's so easy. So yesterday I had made a video, and I mean, it was containing two things completely unrelated. My first video was about my buddy Ronald Sanford, aka Ariel, and that was the man that was sentenced to 170 years for a crime committed at the age of 13. The crime was a double homicide, but we're not going to get into that because this happened in 1987. He was incarcerated in 1989. He went behind the wall of Michigan City Penitentiary, Indiana State Prison. 15 years old, walked behind the wall. When his rappy, his co-defendant, the one that blamed Ariel for every single little bit of it, did just over 2 years. Ariel's earliest chance of coming home had been when he would be turning 100, and that was until last year when he was resentenced. And that resentence gave him a 78-year sentence. And yesterday I had said that, being told, like, I was going off of what other people had been telling me, was that he's still incarcerated. And knowing that I was looking on the website and he had been released to a parole district, but I couldn't find anything online, nothing anywhere. And I did some more digging, talked to the right people. He is home. He is home. So I do apologize about the incorrect information that you were given by me yesterday. I wanted to do this last night. I just got home a little late and there just wasn't time for me to make this last night. So here I am, 4:30 in the morning, before I even make my lunch to go to work, making this video. I wanted to make that right. And I'm not gonna try to chase Ariel down or anything. He'll reach out to me when he's ready to reach out to me. This is a man that had been inside a prison so long that that's what he knows, and that's what he lives. When you grow up somewhere and don't leave for 35, almost 40 years, you become that person a lot of times. You become institutionalized. Now, one thing I can say just one of the many wonderful things I can say about Ariel is that I do not believe he is an institutionalized man. Now, being institutionalized and prison being all you know or all you've lived are two different things. Because although he was living in prison, he was mentally preparing himself for that release. Every day he was in there, he was bettering himself. At least once he become of the age to understand that there's opportunities and there may be a life ahead of him. But, 15 years ago, he didn't think that there was ever going to be a chance. At least that's what was on, national television. That's what he had said. He didn't honestly believe that he would get this opportunity. But with this opportunity that he's been granted, I honestly believe that he's going to succeed. I'm going to definitely try to get an interview with him, but if I don't, I don't. At very least, I just want to go shake the man's hand. Doesn't have to be on camera or anything. I want to thank him personally. I know doing these videos and stuff like that, nobody truly can comprehend the feeling and the compassion I have towards that man. That man didn't even know he was helping me when he was helping me. Didn't know he was changing my life. I didn't know he was changing my life, but he did. And for that, I'm forever grateful. And so, back to another story. The second part of yesterday's video was about the SO, the diaper sniper that is local to where I live, and too local to be okay with this. So yeah, laws have changed in Indiana, and what I had read, I'd posted online asking if this means I can get this guy the heck out of here. What the new law states is a person convicted of such a crime cannot be within 1,000 yards of a property owners association or a home owners association neighborhood. So we don't have an HOA here, but we can develop a property owners association. So there's some houses on this street that have just been sold. There's one getting ready to go up for sale. If not, there's one already up and another getting ready to go up. I've got a wonderful neighbor on one side of me that has the same beliefs as me. He's just never been in trouble, so he can defend his own household. But you know, if I knocked on his door, he'd definitely help defend my household too. And that's my neighbor, and I consider him a friend, Ed. He is part of a group called the Villians that protects battered women, battered children, just an all-around real great man. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna probably tag the Bearded Villains website into the description and or the comments. You guys know how that goes with me. But he's a great man, and having people like that around make me feel a little safer. Well, make me know my family's at least a little bit safer when you got the diaper snipers just down the road a little bit. It's having somebody that has the same beliefs and would definitely go to prison with their head held high for protecting a child. Yeah, that's the type of friend I like. That's the type of man I am. That's the type of friend I want. So, that being said, with this goober down the road, tell him, you know, I posted the video yesterday, and I had said some things in the video that I'm surprised haven't gotten me removed off the YouTube, but I'm not monetized. So they may strike me. I've been struck a couple other times. I've been booted off for 7 days, 14 days. I still don't even know why, but I did say some things that were out of the heat of the moment, asking him why he had touched those children when he lied to me. It ticked me off because, you know, not only do I got his picture right there on the registry, I've read the thing. I didn't read it all because I was about to throw up in my mouth. That's how sick of the man is. How sick the half of a man. He ain't a man. He's not human. People like that aren't human. They just get put in a men's penitentiary, and he went to he didn't have a bad time in prison, I'm sure. He did less time than me. He scarred 2 or 3 children, toddlers, 2 and 3-year-olds. And I know for a fact that at least one of them are still to this day traumatized. I had posted him on my Facebook, and one of the comments from a girl I know said, you know, I know a couple of these children, this person's victims, and he did some very sick things, and they're still very traumatized. And they were in the ages of still being in diapers. So, you know, a lot of people don't think a child remembers things that far back, but I can tell you, I don't know how old I was, but I was a little guy when I was violated by Dr. Black from Portage, Indiana, back in the 80s. Dr. Black, he was a family physician for a lot of people across this town, and he definitely had scarred me, and I remember it like it was yesterday. And I was a little guy, so like 2, maybe 3. So if I remember what that doctor did on that one occasion, these kids, I'm certain, remember what this sicko did on a few different occasions. Time out. Time in. So then the bigger problem I had, the man that was in my yard, the one that you'd seen jumping the fence on my Facebook video, I didn't have him in the video that I posted yesterday, but I will post a little snippet of, you know, the white trash he is. Okay, time out here. Hold up, pause. One thing I despise is trashy people. White trash. It doesn't matter what color your skin is. If you're trash, I consider you white trash. And that's that. Something I despise is white trash. You can do all sorts of things to not be trash. And that's just be human. Be a man. It's not what you do, it's how you do things that usually make you white trash, and how you act. And a whole house full of people. I know it's Jeff, the Pedo Protector, the one I was calling the Pedo Protector. His girlfriend, she's the one that owns the house. A guy named Joe, I'm not exactly sure if he's a relation. And then Buddy, the pedo. So those 4 people, all some of the biggest white trash people I've ever met on this earth, live so, I mean, it's just a disgusting. I hate white trash. And I know hate's a strong word, but when you're white trash, I don't want it around. When you smell like a cat litter box 24/7, I don't want you around. When you say, hey, we're gonna have to fight if you keep this up, me putting the pedo out there, asking him why he touched these kids, telling me we're gonna have to fight while you're standing in my yard, you gotta go. Because you sure didn't want to fight. Plus, the chump fat lady, fat Karen across the street, loves to call the cops. So she's another pedo protector, and I'll put them out there too. I'm gonna be posting a picture of the van. If the license plate is shown, you'll know that I've inquired to know if it's legal to do so. But I think it is because it's public knowledge. Now, I don't want to be breaking any laws and getting myself thrown in jail, but I'm going to be exposing as many as I can. I'm going to start going through the registry, start asking people why. That's what I'm going to. So, never forget life's choices. Don't do it, guys. You never know what the end results are going to be. You never know. Making a bad choice at 13 years old, I mean, could end up keeping you in prison till the day you leave this earth and your soul leaves the body. Whatever happens from a choice that you did at 13, you could be there for the rest of your life. Or you can take a wrong turn and end up living with somebody that is attracted to children that are your own daughter's age. You never know. But hey guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that channel if you want to help out. This is Nate G219 signing out. No, if they ain't hating it, you ain't making it. Peace.